Hey YouTube, this is T-Car. Hope everybody is doing well today. Today I want to talk about an EDC that has worked well for me for years. And as we get into this EDC mindset, I have gone through stages where it's like I have to get every single type of knife, every single type of gun, and mix and match and do all that stuff. And I find that to be exhausting, and I find that to be, continuing if I just get this knife, I'm happy. If I just get this gun, I'm happy. And we need to not be that way. We need to find what works, and in my opinion, stick with it. So let me show you what I have found that really works well for me. And it's really not super complicated at all. And a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, you don't have this, you don't have that. No, I don't. And I haven't found that I need it. And it's really shocking to some. So we're going to get to it. First thing, I do always carry a gun with me. Usually when I'm not at work, I can't carry it at work, but 24/7 past that, I've got a gun on me. And the gun that I find has worked best for me, we're talking, golly, almost 11, 12 years, as a Ruger LCP. The original Gen 1 has worked phenomenally for me. As you can see, there is some holster wear on it, because I carry it all the time. It is a 380. A lot of people will freak out about that and, oh, it's not powerful enough. Well, in my personal opinion, this is 6+1, I believe. So 6+1. So 6 or 7 380s to the chest. It's going to hurt you, and it's going to stop the threat. Let's say that. So I think this is plenty enough for personal self-protection. Now, is this going to be able to shoot a bad guy in the head at 25 yards and blah, blah, blah? Probably not. Okay? Probably not. But this is going to definitely help get me out of a situation if I come in a life-threatening situation. Now, am I going to be able to save Granny in the bread aisle with a headshot to a bad guy? Probably not. And I understand that. So it's part of taking those risks. But at the same time, I do have something on me to equalize the situation to the best of my ability with the Ruger LCP. And my theory is if you have something, let's say, let me show you, like, okay, this Glock 43, okay? Another big staple right now in the concealed carry community. The Glock 43, it's very nice, but I can't fit it in my pocket. I have to have a specific holster outside the waistband or inside. And I'm going to be honest, I hate inside the waistband holsters. They're uncomfortable. I can't sit down with them. And then outside the waistband holsters, okay, I've got to have a cover garment and all that. I find this to be still more cumbersome. And I love it, don't get me wrong, but I just find it more cumbersome when I can have, and when we talk about it, it's 6+1, so it's 7.9 millimeters versus 7 380s that I can fit right in my pocket. So again, it's just talking about what fits best for you. But I'm telling you what's fits best for me, and my carry percentage with this is 100 times what it is with a bigger gun. And that's just me, and that's me being real with you guys. And if I had to really dig down at it, I bet it is with you guys too. I don't really think you're really carrying around that full-size 1911 like you say on the forums. Anyway, the second thing is I've carried a knife, and I've taken the pocket clip off. Is my Spyderco Delica. I find that this is in my pocket 24/7 versus anything else. It's just big enough to know, for me to know it's there, because if it's too small, I'll lose it. I'll forget it's in my pocket. I'll run it through the washer and dryer. Yeah. And this thing has been run through the washer and dryer. And you know what I like about this? It's a steel, VG10 steel, okay? So VG10 steel, it's stainless steel enough to where it won't rust, but it's easy enough for me to sharpen that I can sharpen it up real quick and I can still cut things. So let me just shoot you straight. This is, and by the way, I don't know if you can see that or not. This is kind of dirty. You know, I've used it. So let me show you, even with it dirty, let's see if it still cuts. Or that's not terrible. All right, that's I don't think that's terrible at all. So, and that's, again, just easy for me to sharpen up with one of those home little sharpening steels. So it's not like I have this massive sharpening kit, because I do, but I'm not spending 30 minutes sharpening this thing to a polished edge every night. That's not what I'm doing. I don't have time for that anymore. You know, I can't be all worried about that. But Spyderco Delica has worked just fine. I use it for opening boxes, opening toys, doing whatever I need to do. This thing does. And I did take the pocket clip off, and I just put it in my pocket. I know that's a big deal, but that's what I did. And it worked. Like I said, it works well for me. So these two things are really, they're staple items. What kind of is in my bag? It's this little flashlight, and I rarely use it. You don't use a flashlight all the time. I don't use a flashlight all the time. This seems to work really well. It's one of those little quantum things. It's actually got a little USB charger port. Like, it works awesome. Turns on, turns off. That's all I need. And this is just, again, the system that works well for me. I've got a watch, if you want to count the watch in. Any little Casio G-Shock watch works great. I get the ones that solar, so I don't have to worry about a battery. And you know what? It doesn't look the best, but man, it just works. That's all it does. It just works. Would I like something nicer? Of course I'd like something nicer, but that works for me. Other than that, that is my everyday carry. Have I carried, do I have multiple knives? Of course I do. And when I find myself going in those different situations or scenarios, like, okay, going hunting, I'll carry a Swiss Army knife. Or when I'm going out bushcrafting, I'll carry a different knife. But understanding that, now this is going to be another big thing. One tool is not going to do the job that you really think it is. These one tool options, sorry, they may do a little bit. You want different tools for different jobs. That's, you know, that's going to really upset some people. But you always want the best tool for the job. And what the best tool for the job for me right now to cover all my bases is this right here. But if I have a specific need, I'm going to carry a different specific tool. So remember that in your everyday carry items. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. You guys, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm not. But share it. Y'all be good. This is T-Carp signing out.